And hello, and welcome to another edition of All or None According to Jack, with your host, Jack Toledano. As you can see, I bought me a new t-shirt at my friend Stephen Keeler's store called Rock Fantasy up in Middletown, New York, which I visited on Saturday afternoon, I believe it was. I'm sure you've seen the two short videos that I put up over the weekend. So just going to talk about that very briefly. Uh, that was so if you're on the thruway, it's about 20 mile out of the way. So, make sure you want to go check it out. Of course, it's a great place. He's about 3 miles off of 17 on exit 122, I believe it is, south of exit or Route 17. If you're heading out to the Catskill Mountains and the not the Poconos, like the Monticello area. Uh, what do you have? It's starting to build up again. You have a couple of casinos. You have Legoland, which Mr. Pardo recently took his grandson to. Wish I had young children I could take to that. Once upon a time, I took my kids to the one out in San Diego, but a lot closer to home. But anyway, so I wanted a Zeppelin t-shirt, so I bought this one. I love it. It's great. But in Steve's store, one of the great features of that store, he's got this wonderful area of all pinball machines. So what I did was I took a few pictures, and I'm going to show you my top 5 pinball machines, 2 of which I played. I suck, by the way, but I played for fun, and then I ran out of singles, so I had to stop playing. But in any event, let's go to the first 2. I took pictures of them, so let's find them. So my number 5, as you can see, the Munsters. Very cool. You can see Lily and Grandpa at the top there. You can see Herman right next to the Munsters insignia across the top. You can see what else? Right up about there, you can see a Herman sticking out, almost like a Herman tombstone. Number 4, probably the pinball, the theme pinball that started all back in the late 70s, Kiss. Look like they are wearing their hopefully you can see it, but it looks like they're wearing their Love Gun outfits. So not much else to look at there, but I tried to take the best pictures I could, but didn't really do it justice. So that's my number 4. Let's go to my number 3 and my number 2. My number 3, right next to the polar bear, really cool, Led Zeppelin. I never thought they would ever have a pinball machine. They were so non-commercial. Across the top, I love that Zeppelin. Way up top there, yeah. And then in the background, if you look really close, you can see pictures of the foursome: Jimmy, John. What the hell's his name? Robert and John Paul Jones. Pretty cool. Of course, you got the 4 symbols and towards the front there. Number 2 was a pinball that Steve just got in recently. Is the Rush. That's one that I played. That was very cool. Had all the Rush songs, Fly By Night, etc., which played as I was playing. Very cool. But my number one, I would love to own this pinball machine someday. Let's find it. Batman. Of course, it's the 1966 Batman. I love the font that they use, with the bat symbol. Nope, that way, yeah, right up there. Uh, then, of course, you have the four arch villains, Catwoman, Penguin, Joker, and Riddler. And then you even have, if you're able to see down at the bottom, you can see, I don't know, I think there's Egghead, and who else is there? I thought I even saw Shame and the Bookworm and so on and so forth. But yeah, I did play the Batman. That was the other one that I played. So cool. Of course, I suck at it. Uh, of course, my three balls dropped immediately. I don't know how to tilt the machine and keep the game moving, but yeah, it was a fun day. It was a nice little mini excursion to get off the road and relax. Buy this T-shirt, a couple of the tchotchkes that I bought. So if you get a chance, check out my other two videos where I give you a little mini 3-minute tour through the Pinball Palace area of the store. Very cool. And if you're ever in Middletown, check it out. Of course, Stone Cold Steve said so. This is Jack Toledano for All or Not According to Jack. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.